My brother, you watch motivation daily and change nothing. Nothing about your life externally has changed. You may think that you have a better mindset than everyone around you. You may think that you know more than the people around you. You may think that you have all the knowledge on motivation, discipline, and self-improvement from watching hundreds and thousands of videos speaking on that. But the truth is, if that was true, you wouldn't be in the same spot that you are today that you were a year ago. You would not be the same man that you are today that you were a year ago. Even though, yes, your mind has changed, your external has not. There's an incongruency. Those two things do not equate. See, if you were to truly have been changing your life, your external would reflect that. Your body would look different. Your bank account would look different. The way you speak to women would be different. But yet it's still the same, or it's just very similar. It's not enough change for you to really feel like a different man. And this has been bothering you for a very, very long time. Brother, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris Jean, and a little bit about me. I'll tell you a quick story about me. But I went from extremely skinny, having no motivation, not knowing what I wanted out of life, but I was always watching the self-improvement videos. I mean, anyone you could name it. Alex Hormozi, Iman Gadzhi, David Goggins, FitX Fearless. I was watching all of the guys that you watch. All of them, trust me. But yet, yes, I was watching all these guys, Hamza, TMF, Teaching Men's Fashion. I was watching all these guys thinking, oh, I know this now. I just watched this 20-minute video. I just watched this 10-minute video. I know something that others don't. But the thing is, you have all this knowledge put into your head. You know everything you have to do, but you haven't done. Why? Now, let me tell you a story about how I went from that to now training Muay Thai very consistently for the past over 3 years, having my first fight last year, running a half marathon with only a month of training, speaking publicly in front of a stage of over 300 people, starting a YouTube channel, which I'm growing right now, running my own business while working 3 jobs at the moment. I've completely changed who I am, and I'm still changing because I'm taking the action. I'm doing what I have to do. But before I got here, right, like I was saying, I was watching the videos all day, every day. I mean, I remember there was a specific time where I just got my heart broken, right? I got my heart broken and I was fucked up. I was depressed. At the same time, I broke my collarbone. So you could imagine, right? I was physically incapable. I was mentally incapacitated, if that's the right word, right? I couldn't think straight and my body would not work. I was stuck in bed. I had to heal. When I got out of bed, I was in a sling. I used to struggle to put a shirt on because I was like, damn. On top of that, I was extremely skinny. So not only that, but all of these little things, well, not little things, but all of these things were bothering me. The fact that I was still skinny. The fact that the girl that I loved, that I never even dated, by the way, right? I was a fool back then. I was stuck in the friend zone and I put myself there because I didn't put myself on a pedestal. But that's for another video. But because I did not put enough care and attention into who I was, I never changed. And so, at the same time, right, I was heartbroken, broke my collarbone. I wanted to change my life. And so I started watching a lot of self-improvement, right? FitX Fearless. I wanted to get better with women. Alex Hormozi. Who else? Iman Gadzhi. I started watching them to make more money. Right? All of the guys you know about making more money, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read 48 Laws of Power, Atomic Habits. I did everything you did. And probably even more. Right? And I used to do all of this thinking, wow, everything's gonna change after I watch this video, after I watch this specific video, after I read this book. And the cycle continued and continued. And I started to think different, which is good. That's the first step, right? Because what I've noticed is that a lot of men, they struggle to even change the way they think. But the problem is that even though, like you are right now and how I was back then, you know what you have to do, you're still thinking as your old version. You need a complete overhaul, a complete switch of who you used to be. So to continue the story, where I was watching all these videos, I mean, if you check my watch history from back then, if it even still is there, right? I was watching all of these guys for the entire day. But yeah, I was a bum at the time. I was terrible with women, right? I looked crazy. My hair was funky. I didn't have anything together. My physique looked terrible. And as a man, you have to build your physique. This is the one thing. The one thing that you have complete control over. You could control your body. But I didn't even care enough about that. I started going to the gym at that same time, but because I didn't have the right systems in place with myself, and because I was still thinking as my old self, I wasn't able to stay consistent. In fact, I fell off after 2 months. 2 months of the gym. I knew nothing about fitness, nothing about nutrition, nothing about wellness, nothing at all back then, and I fell off. So it's not really about the information that you have stored in your head. It's about how you act and your identity and how you see yourself. What I've learned from studying people, from working with mentors, investing with mentors, right? Putting my money into people, reading more, yes, reading, but actually implementing, is that everything starts in your identity, right? So if you see yourself as the guy that needs self-improvement videos, if you see yourself as the guy that needs a constant motivational video to get you to do what you have to fucking do, that's all you're gonna be stuck as. You're gonna be stuck as the guy that constantly needs that stimulus. Nothing is ever going to change. But instead, what changed for me was instead seeing myself as the guy that already had what I wanted, which is the physique, which is the confidence with women, which is being more attractive, doing more attractive things, doing things that generally made me proud, setting goals and acting on them, putting in action, doing what I need to do, putting myself in those uncomfortable scenarios where I'm forced to grow, forced to thrive. You know this. The guys you watch, the guys I watch, the guys we watch, they tell us this all the time. You have to do the uncomfortable things. You have to do what no other man will do to become the man that no one else is. You have to do the hard things that no one else wants to do if you want to see yourself as anyone that is significant. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck as where you are at right now. See, what I realized and what pissed me off is that, give me 1 second, let me drink some water. But like I was saying, what I realized with myself at the time and the guys that I was trying so hard to be different from, right? The 99%, the dweebs, the losers, the middlemen, as I call them. If you don't know what a middleman is, it's a man that's stuck in the middle. He's not really improving. He's just in the middle. No one gives a fuck about him, right? What I noticed is that guy and the guy that watches self-improvement videos all the time is the exact same. The regular ass dude that has a regular job, doesn't care about his life, and just does whatever he wants, and the guy that watches self-improvement videos 24/7, they're the exact same. You know why? Because neither of them are taking action towards the future that they want. They may be thinking about it, right? The guy that works a job and doesn't give a shit about anything, you know that guy. You know who I'm talking about. Could be one of your friends, right? That's the harsh reality. But it could be someone that you know, he doesn't give a fuck about anything. He just parties, smokes, he doesn't care. Right? And you think you're doing better than him, but you're not. Why? Because you live in the same town, because you hit up that same girl that you've been hitting up for the past months, even though she don't give a fuck about you, past a year even though she doesn't care about you, because you're looking for every little thing to push you forward. Oh, the best cologne, the best haircut. Man, fuck all that. That's not what you should be caring about at the moment. What you should be caring about is taking immediate action without overthinking, overplanning, that will give you a quicker result. Almost an instant result, even though I don't want to say things are instant. But you want to do things that will cause a change as soon as possible. Instead of watching the videos on the best gym plan, the best gym routine, instead of watching the motivational videos, instead of finding out what's the best workout split to have, what's the best way to make money online, what's the best way to do this, what's the best way to do that, man, figure out your own best way. Think about this shit. Another thing I learned is that all these guys, they're telling you their way is the best way. You know how they know that? You know how they know their way is the best way? I think my way is the best way for my program, my coaching program. You know why I think that? Because I put into action to get the result. And I figured out it worked the best for me. So anyone that says they have the best way to do anything, they're saying that because they actually took action. If you want to figure out the best way for you to do something, you need to put your fucking thoughts where your mouth is. I don't even know if I said that right, but you know what I meant. Right? You need to actually take your thoughts and throw them out into the world. See, today I had a shift at work from 8 a.m. to, what is it right now? 5:50, 5:30. Right? Today was a light day, but I could have said, hey, I had a good day at work, made some money. I'm going to go home, chill out. It's, Saturday, so I don't have to do anything. Let me just watch some more self-improvement videos when I get home on how to improve my life. But no, you know what I chose to do? I chose right after work get out, carry my tripod. I came to work with my tripod because I was planning this ahead, because I knew I was going to take action. I was going to force myself to take action by bringing my tripod and camera with me. So what I did, took my tripod, took my camera, set it up in this garage so I could have a good setting to record this video. Right? That's exactly what I did. And so whenever you want to take action, you need to think like that. Think instinct. Think of doing exactly what you need to do as soon as possible. Right? Instead of overthinking, that's gonna hold you back what you actually need to get done. All right, so they kicked me out of the parking lot because it's private property or whatever. But to be honest, I don't really care. I have to spread this message to you anyways, so you can actually change your life and stop watching self-improvement videos. So, like I was saying, right, you're watching all these videos and you're trying to do this and that to improve your life. Nothing is changing, and this is because you have too much knowledge, too much information in your head, right? You have too much going on, and so it's keeping you from taking action. You're afraid that you don't know what's the right thing to do. You're afraid that you don't have the perfect plan. You're afraid that you might fail, right? That's where the truth comes from. You have a fear of failure. You have a fear of doing the wrong thing and having a bad outcome. But the truth is, brother, whatever you do, whatever you choose to do, whatever workout plan you stick to, whatever business you try to start, if you just stick to it and you do it long term, and by long term I mean minimum a year, and you stick to it, I can guarantee you everything will change. Your entire life will change. The way you see yourself will change. The way women see you will change. The way other guys around you that don't respect you right now, they will respect you. The way they treat you will be different. Everything will change as a result of you just taking radical action. See, there's something that I'm learning about right now that I'm studying, and it's called a quantum leap. And now, from what I understand, right, a quantum leap is when you take action that's so radical, so different to how people see you, right? Let's say you're a guy that's skinny or fat, doesn't go to the gym, and people see you as a regular guy. You can cause a quantum leap, which is a complete jump in who you are and your identity, by taking action that no one else would think you would ever do. By not only going to the gym, but sticking to it long term. By doing the hard things when you don't feel like doing them. See, it's so simple. It's so simple, but so much men overcomplicate this, and I don't want you to stay stuck. I don't want you to stay as the man that you are today, because that's gonna pain you. If you look back a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and nothing has changed, but you think that your mindset is all the more different, that you think, oh, your mindset is different, your mindset is great, but yet your external is the same, that's gonna piss you off, brother. And I don't want that to happen to you, but you have to listen to me. And you will listen to me, because you made it this far in the video. So, I'm not gonna waste your time. I don't want this to be another one of these self-improvement videos where I just talk about believing in yourself and having discipline. You know what you gotta do, bro. You know what the fuck you gotta do. You know what action you have to take. So go do what you gotta do. Now, if you want help actually implementing and not watching these videos all day long, but it's actually doing and becoming the man that you wanna be, check out the description. I have a link in there. You book call with me, speak with me, or DM me on Instagram. Anyways, man, like, subscribe. See you in the next one.